Look, we've talked about what you eat, and I really think you should be eating just a little bit more. But anyway, we'll pick this up later. Hey guys, Ed Padgett here from edpadgett.com. Now, if you've got back pain that refers into your butt and maybe even down into your leg a little bit, it can be caused by one muscle. And here's a surprise, it's not in your back. All right, I want you to find that muscle on yourself. So we've got these bony bits here on our back. So if you take your hands like this and slide down, you'll hit the bony bits around here. Just go below those, so you're in this area here, and outwards a little bit, and stick your fingers in here and see what happens. If you have a very, very tender sore bit here, that is your glute med, and that can be what's causing the pain in your back. So what we're going to do here is we're going to figure out, if we treat this glute med, will your back pain go away? And my guess is it will. So the first thing to think about is there a difference in the strength and mobility on either side of your hips? One way to find that out is to do a simple leg strength test. So what we're going to do is this. You're going to put all your weight on one side. This is the first piece. You're going to stand like this. Now, if this hip drops down, you've got a real problem in that glute med. But for most people, it won't. When you compare sides, does this hip drop down? Most people it won't, and they'll remain level. So we're going to take the test that a little bit further. What you're going to do is this. You're going to take one leg behind you, and you're going to squat or lunge down, and then come back up. And then you're going to do the same thing the other side, and you're going to compare the two sides. Was there a difference like I had? Is there a difference in mobility or tightness between the two sides? Now, if you're really strong, and you're having trouble feeling a difference between the two sides, you're actually going to do it like this. You're going to take one foot up and you're going to drop your knee down on that one side. And the knee's going to touch and then back up. Repeat that on the other side and see if there's a difference between the two, because that should bring out any strength deficit. Cool. Now, assuming we found a strength deficit, but even if we haven't, we're going to target the painful side here. So the first thing is we're actually going to use a little tool to massage in here. So I'm just going to grab a ball and then we're going to put it in here. Okay, so now I have my ball. We're going to place this ball into this area here, and we're going to gently, and I do mean gently, roll onto it. The way we're going to do that is like this. Ball goes down the ground. We find out where that sore area is, and then we just gently roll onto it. I'm not talking about putting all your body weight on it. I'm talking about gently rolling towards it, then backing off. Rolling towards it, backing off. This will help relax that glute med muscle. But if you overdo it and you go onto it like this, you can actually make it a little bit more irritated. So do roll back and forth about 10 or 15 times, and then stand back up and then see if that back pain has got less. If it has, we know this glute med is part of the problem. All right, so once you've released it off, the next thing to do is strengthen it. So I have a video elsewhere on my channel that shows you how to do this in a bit more detail, but essentially you're going to stand on the edge of a step, and this is for my right glute med. Then we're going to take this foot down, we're going to push this hip out towards you and then come back up. And that movement of coming back up is the movement that works that glute med. Now if I want to exaggerate a little bit, I would actually take my hand up to the opposite side. So it's like I'm running here, boom, and then down, boom, and down. Now try and get a line up from the top of your head, like an imaginary line, so you're going to get really good posture. You're going to go up and down. You do 10 or 15 of these and you'll start to feel that working, that glute med. And I look for people to do about 2 sets of that. So you're doing 30 in total without any fatigue in that glute, and then you know it's strong. The last thing we're going to do is make that more functional by strengthening the weak side by moving the opposite side. So what you're going to do is this. You're going to stand on the weak side or the painful side, and then you're going to move the other leg forwards and backwards. Now I'm doing what is called a toe touch, so I'm not challenging my balance very much, but if I stop doing the toe touch and I move my foot up and down, that's going to be more of a challenge. Some of you might need to toe touch at the front and not at the back, or toe touch at the back and not at the front. Okay, so what's happening here is this hip is moving forwards and backwards, and my glutes are firing up. Now what we're going to do is move in the frontal plane, left and right. And we're getting a really good contract, relax through this side here. Then we're going to go for the toe touch to no toe touch. So I'm not touching at all, but I'm moving this hip. And I can really feel it firing up all through my leg muscles here. Then the last one is the transverse plane. And so this is simply just rotating. And now we're using this glute med muscle in the transverse plane. And so I'm touching both sides, and then I will stop touching at the front, keep touching at the back, and then I won't touch in either way. Okay, good. So what I look for people to do with this one is 10 to 15 repetitions of each plane and go through that a couple of times. So guys, if you like what you're seeing here, I want you to check out my website by clicking the link below. And if you want to book a call with me and actually find out whether one of my online courses can help you, my scoliosis correction protocol course or my lower back pain course, then just book a call. Follow the link below and I'll be happy to chat to you and find out how I can help you.